Okay, so I talk about helping professors build semester-proof businesses all the time. And what is semester-proof business? It's just one that is reliably profitable even during a busy semester when you don't have time to work on your business. Your business is still bringing in money until you can get back to it, because often professors are like stuck in the projects and they're binge working on these huge projects like creating an offer, building a website, figuring out your branding, but they're not actually doing things that make sales. And that is what I help my clients do. And so I always talk about building a semester-proof business, and what that really means for me and my clients is building a automated sales funnel and like actually setting it up together and implementing it. That's what I do with my clients. But I thought a fun series would be me building a funnel in my business and you following along. I even created a whole worksheet for you to follow along and do this for your own business as well. Okay, so most professors think that they really need more time to be able to run their business, but I always talk about how you can literally run your business in 5 hours per week or even less. I've helped a client work on her business in 2 hours or less, or 2 hours per week. Professors often think they need like a massive following or need to figure out a big launch strategy. And I'm like, when? At what time during the semester are you doing this big launch? But they feel like they need to do all of these things to be able to make money in their business. But that is not true. All you actually need is a semester-proof funnel. And I know funnel sounds like a scary word. It sounds like you need to have a lot of tech. You absolutely do not have to have a lot of tech to make this happen. So in this series, I'm gonna show you how to build a semester-proof funnel for your business that will help you run your business on autopilot when you're deep into all of that semester work, like grading, research, mentoring grad students, going to conferences, publishing papers, all of those things. I need to update one of my funnels, so I'm kind of rebuilding it. So in this series, I am going to build the funnel in real time with you so you can see all of the steps and what it takes to build it out, and also what I do with my clients. And we're gonna do it together step by step. And so you'll be able to recreate this for yourself using my semester-proof business planning map. And that is this worksheet I created. So the first page is the instructions, and the second page is where you fill in your information. And that's what I'll be doing in these videos too. So if you want the sales map that I'm using today, all you have to do is sign up for my workshop. And in my workshop, I'll be sharing my semester-proof business framework, and you'll instantly get this worksheet to download that you can follow along here. And we'll also talk about it in the workshop. The link for that is going to be in the description of this video. Okay, so let's start with what the funnel looks like, and then we'll get into the first step. How do people learn about your work and buy from you without you having to manually do the work to facilitate the sale? Well, it's having a semester-proof business funnel. And what does that look like? It looks like freebie. And once people give you their email address for your free offer, then you send them an email sequence that sells another offer, something that's actually paid. And I recommend a low ticket offer in this space, especially when you're in the middle of a busy semester and maybe you don't have time to deliver your big thing that you usually want to deliver in your business, or maybe you only have 1 or 2 spots. So this is a way that you can get more leads, get more people on your email list, get more people purchasing from you so that they're ready to purchase something big from you in the future. So it goes freebie, email, low ticket offer. Now, that is the order that the customer experiences everything. That is the customer journey. However, that is not the order that you create the semester-proof business funnel. You don't want to start with your freebie, because that is how you're going to get out of alignment. So where should you actually start? You should start with the low ticket offer, the thing that people actually pay for. And I know most people are like, well, I want to grow my email list first, so I'm going to start with the freebie. I'm going to tell you that is the backwards way to do that, because if you don't know what you're selling, what is the freebie for? And what is the freebie leading to? What if you create a freebie and then you decide to sell something completely different, unrelated? The people who signed up that were interested in the freebie will not be interested in the thing that's actually paid. So you want to be able to create that through line, create that alignment. And so that starts with the paid offer first. So the low ticket offer, that's actually the foundation of your funnel. Okay, so what makes a good low ticket offer? something that is small, like it doesn't take you forever and a day to create. So this is not going to be a multi-module, like 16 module built out course that takes you months to create. No, 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 no. It should be something that takes you an afternoon or a week to create. It may be something that you've already created for yourself and you just need to make it available for the public. So it should be small, easy for you to create, but also easy for your purchaser to consume. Because the idea of this low ticket offer is just, this is the low ticket thing. You're probably going to sell them something higher in the future, and you want them to actually complete what you're asking them to do in the low ticket offer, so they're excited and ready to work with you in a deeper, bigger way. So small for you to create and small for them to consume as well. Also, it should be instantly deliverable. You should not have to do any additional work for them to receive the low ticket offer. Like, they pay for it and they instantly receive it. There's no back and forth via email. There's no, all right, I'll send you the link to this thing and then you gotta fill out this thing. No, no, no. They should receive it instantly without any work from you as part of the automation. Also, the low ticket offer should be a no-brainer price, especially in relation to the value that they're getting. It should be like, oh, I'm not even gonna think twice about buying this offer because it's not that expensive and I want the result that it's promising. So why would I not say yes? It's a no-brainer. My coach, Kirsten, she calls it online shopping pricing. Like, you want someone who's just scrolling online to be like, oh yeah, I don't mind giving my credit card number for this. Like, it's not that expensive. So typically that's between $7 to $49. There are special cases where it could be more expensive. I talk about this in more detail in my 6-Figure Professor program with my clients about like who is your audience and what is expensive or inexpensive to them. So that is something you do have to think about. But in general, $7 to $49 is typically the pricing for a low ticket offer. Absolutely under $500. So you're going to see in the example that I do today that my low ticket offer is $97 and sometimes I offer it for $50. A bit more expensive, but I would say it's a higher value than a lot of other low ticket offers. So the offer that I'm going to be working on, which is my low ticket offer, is my grad school prep course. This is an introductory course for incoming grad students that helps them prepare for their first semester of grad school. It teaches them the mindset they need to have. It teaches them the expectations. It teaches them how to navigate relationships in grad school. It teaches them about imposter syndrome. It teaches them how to manage their time. It teaches them how to up-level their productivity. It's meant to be a primer because what happens when you get your acceptance letter to grad school? You're basically ghosted. You don't hear from the department again until you're about to start and you're like, what do? I feel like I should be doing something to prepare. And I'm like, I have all the things you need to be doing to prepare for grad school. Here they are in this grad school prep course. Also, something else that I created, which is a lower ticket offer, is my Notion template for grad students. I offer that for $17, a no-brainer price to get a Notion template pack that's already set up and you just have to put in your info and you don't have to worry about building out your Notion from scratch. So think about things along that line. Things that are simple, affordable, but gives your audience a true transformation. Something they probably wouldn't be able to get on their own or via ChatGPT or AI. Okay, so what is like the thought process when it comes to building a low ticket offer? Okay, I have brought out my document camera. This is what I use to teach my online classes. So there's the document camera. I will be writing on this, but you'll be able to see my screen. And I just want to walk through how to use the map to build out your semester-free business funnel, specifically the first step today, then we'll do the next step and then the next step in subsequent videos. And what I would love to do is also help you out. So if you would like me to walk through this process for your business idea or for what you do and who you help, just let me know in the comments who you help and how you help them, and I will create the semester business funnel for you, at least an idea for one to help get you started. So I'll add that to my series. So let me know in the comments. All right, let's just jump right in. Okay, so this is my document My printer was not letting me be great. It would be in color if it was letting me be great. Okay, so this is the customer journey from freebie to email to low ticket offer. But as I mentioned, this is not the order that you're going to create these things. So I wrote the order for you. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and we are now in step 1. So the first page of the document is the instructions. And in the second page, we have the worksheet for you to actually complete this for your own business. So let's start with the low ticket offer. Like I mentioned, this is the foundation of your funnel. So what is the small, instantly deliverable offer you want to sell on autopilot? And so I got some prompts here that you can think about to help you come up with what you want to offer in your low ticket offer. All right, let's start with question number 1. What problem does this solve for your audience? So my idea is my grad school prep course. The problem that it solves is they don't know what to do to prepare for grad school. They want so badly to do well, but they've heard all of these horror stories. And so they're like, okay, well, how do I prepare myself and where do I find that information? Insert my prep course. And then our next question, what transformation or result does it provide? It gives them the tangible what to do. It teaches them the skills to do well and thrive in grad school. All right, so why is this the right first offer? This question could be interpreted as, why is this the right first offer for them to purchase from me? Or why is this the right first offer for me to put in front of my audience? So for me, I want to meet grad students at the beginning of their journey, because often grad students would find me and say, oh my gosh, I wish I had learned about you when I first started grad school. All right, this is their chance to learn about me when they first started grad school. Okay, so why is this the right first offer? I want to set them up for success early. What is the format of the offer? Is it a workshop? Is it a template? Is it a guide? Is it an audio series? For me, it is very short, bite-sized video lessons. Like most of my videos are 3 to 5 minutes long inside of the prep course. This prep course can be taken in like 3 days. All right. What price feels super easy to say yes to? Now, for me, that price is $97. How much it is for you could be lower. It just really depends on what the offer is. Mine is a higher, it has a perceived high value because it is video lessons. There are 4 modules, and it solves a pretty big pain for my people. All right, positioning and messaging. Let's see, what is a hook or a title idea for me? Grad school prep course. So one key benefit of mine is that they can prepare for grad school success before grad school even starts, instead of feeling behind and like there's a super steep learning curve. And so that's something that I lean into in my messaging when I'm selling this. This is something that I talk about a lot in the emails that lead them to purchase this offer. And then why does it matter now? Well, it matters because they have the time, right? They're not in the hustle and bustle of grad school yet. So why not get that head start when they are in a lower stress state, when they have some time to get themselves together? So also my people are very anxious about starting. They've heard all these horrible things about grad school and they don't want the worst to happen to them. Okay. So finally, let's check in. Have I determined my low ticket offer and the pricing for that low ticket offer? I have. I am ready for the next step. So if you want me to help you come up with some ideas for a low ticket offer, freebie, and what to say in the email sequence that leads from one to the other, let me know in the comments of this video and I will make a video helping you out. Okay, so now that we've got our offer, next week I'm going to show you how to create a freebie that leads into this low ticket offer. And often when creating freebies, this is the step that most professors skip, which is why their offers don't sell. All right, and so don't forget to follow along with me. Grab your semester proof map and build your funnel, and we'll talk about this more in my workshop. So when you sign up for the workshop, you'll get the map instantly, and during the workshop we'll talk through all of the steps as well. So remember, As a professor, your business does not need to be complicated at all. You have more complicated things to tend to when you're a professor or an academic. All you have to do is just start with one clear offer. Maybe you need to rewatch this video and start brainstorming yours. Okay, that is all for today. I will see you in the next video where we'll talk about creating a freebie that makes selling super easy. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.